Bugs, you want to talk about it? You know I do. Well, over. What are you doing over there? Not eating all the pizza bagels. I swear to God, over, man. I just bought those. You're gonna. It's fine, man. It's fine. I just took a few. Trust me, Trust me, we got cash. I'll buy some more. To replace the ones I ate. You ate 2 packs, didn't you? Yeah, I did. Dude, that's like, dude, those pizza bagels are for like when we don't have anything and we don't feel like cooking. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'll go get us some more in a bit. But yeah, yeah, Bugsy, we just want to talk to you. Yeah, um, how you feeling? Well, talked to Husker and I feel a little bit better, but you know, it's okay, dude. We know how you are. A dude that protects more people than anybody will ever truly know. Never wanting to be thanked, never wanting any recognition. Just doing it because you know it feels good to help. That's the kind of person you've always been. Yeah, altruistic to a fault. Chaotic, yeah. Little destruction based, yes. Have a tendency to be aggro. Can drink most people under the table. Still smoke cigars. Tell Miss Enigma you still smoke. Stuff like that. I don't. It's just a stress reliever thing. It's not like it's gas or to get lung cancer anyway. Just saying we're immune to it. I mean, yeah, but whatever. Whatever. That is a whole goring knot we're gonna have to untangle at some point. Just Double's words have been ringing in my head for the last few days, saying that no one understands because they haven't lost a child and you have lost your kids before in really violent ways. Yeah, Double doesn't understand that shit. I didn't just lose. I lost mine, Fang, when we were a thing. You guys understand that, like, literally, Doc Scratch mind warped me to put Friska in the brooding cage when I was gonna run back to the High Havens. There was nothing else I could done, but he freaking forced me away from Friska, and I still hate that cue ball dickhead, and I will get him back for everything he's done to me. Oh yes, the one thing Double will never understand: Doc Scratch is the source of my pain. How do you think a person like me feels every day, knowing the fact that cue ball, faceless son of a bitch, took everything from me, and not only just took everything from me, made me forget Frisco, made me forget Mindfang, made me forget the Signless. And let's not even talk about my stint in the void, which really almost fucked my zen. Which basically, I'm surprised I still have a sane mind after what I've experienced in there. I was turned to stone by Palutena, which was really me getting betrayed. Well, in her defense, I kind of deserved it. I was kind of a dick. I did kind of follow Hades, and he is my brother, and I did kind of follow, and that's kind of on me. But there are more examples like AJ and Ryoko both dying in my arms because Doc Scratch controlled Bloody to basically, them. You ever like kneel in a pool of the blood of your loved ones? Do you even know what that feels like, Double? Do you? So miss me with that. Miss me with that. Oh, all I have is gone. Everything is lost and all this shit, motherfucker. I have been through the ringer. I I have broken down more times than I am willing to admit. But I never try to show weakness around any of you because honestly, I don't want y'all to see me as weak. I always want y'all to see me as strong because I'm always the dude that gets things done, and it really just shows how much Double you don't know about me. And the others may not understand the feeling you have with Sage. But I always, even though it did get on my nerves, I did understand. Every day I would just see versions of Vriska going about her life, wondering where mine was all the time. Then finding out that Cuball Dickhead did so many things to her. And you don't understand that anger. You can never understand that anger. Yes. Yes. Sage almost got Sage. Oh, you wouldn't understand. Sage faked her death. Most of the other times, your ladies can be brought back. AJ, my son, my boy, my firstborn. Fuck, he's literally named Argos Jr., my actual name. He was killed. And I took my anger out on Bloody. But unlike you, I found the person that ganked my kid and my wife. You? I'm just gonna blow up everything because they feel nothing but profound sadness. Difference between a human and a Chaos Lord? We do while the rest of you just feel. And I don't mean to be that kind of guy. And I'm not saying it's just a Chaos Lord thing. That's just me being angry. But you always wallowing around in your own sadness is not the way to handle things. Your whole freaking group, faction, whatever you want to call it, is going to shit, and they're gonna take over. And they're gonna do horrible shit, and you're just gonna sit there, wallowing in your own self-pity, and watch. But, what can I say? That's what you always do anyway. Freaking Seto does something, you just freaking rolled over and played dead while your wives were being freaking slaves to her. She was probably doing God knows what to them. You never act when it's time to act. And I made a message to you hoping that my words could reach you. Hoping that you could see what I have tried to make you see for the longest time. That you're not as weak as you think. That you're stronger than you believe yourself to be. But you squander it. Always worrying about getting your freak on and actually doing something, getting stronger. Yes, you're a human. Yes, I'm a Chaos Lord with boundless potential. But you can try. And I could have trained you, and things could have been different. I always believed in you. I always believed that double, you would get your shit together, and you would be that leader. Where I could just, where you'd stand on the same freaking stage as me, and I'd say, you did good. You did good, Dust. You did good. But I can't even say that about you anymore. You literally just let Sage just take over. And if she attacks, I'm telling you right now, I may still, I may still care double about you, about your wives, about all of them. But I'm not gonna jeopardize everybody because you didn't have the guts, the balls to talk to Sage. She's your baby, right? But y'all didn't even hang out, talk, do something. You and Stella were ready to fucking rip everybody's heads off, but I don't see you guys actually hanging out with your kids. Hell, I do that. And you wanna know what's the hard part about it? I'm a dad, and they don't, and neither of my children, bar Skips, Jack, and Chad, because Patin is their mother. And trust me, there's a lot of anger, animosity, me wanting to disembowel Pitt with a shotgun, that sort of thing. You would never truly understand. You probably do understand what it means to be a dad. But, birthing them is only part of it. Being there for them is what you really need to do. You could have talked to Sage about all this shit, but you never do. You could have stopped. You could have, now that you figured out what Washu did, you didn't do anything about it. She told you straight to your face, and you ran. You didn't try to do nothing to Washu. You probably let Stella do it because you don't dole out punishments. Bugsy, you good? You're shaking. No. I can handle this. You sure? Yes. Bro, you want to take 5 and you want us to say what you want to say? You want us to say it? Guys, I can... Look, you're shaking like a leaf on a tree. And honestly, I know you want to give Double the business. I know you want to really say that you have been through shit too. But look at you, man. Yeah. What you're feeling right now, it's a lot. You're letting all that trauma out at once, and it is affecting you. Yeah. Let's do it. Okay? You were always our shield. Let us be yours. Guys. Come on. Dude, don't start. We're all gonna cry if you start. Thank you, guys. I don't know what I'd do without you two. You guys are doing the same thing Har and Ansakamaru would do for me if they were here. Yeah. And they would tell you the same thing. Let's handle it. Okay? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not the strong motherfucker that you guys need. Bugsy, we never followed you because you were strong. You are like a... You're a cousin, and you were like a brother to us. You cared about us when no one else did in the family. Yeah, they disavowed us, man, but and disowned us, but you decided, of the goodness of your heart, to help. Because that's what you do. You help. You care. And you never stop caring. And because of that, we want to do this for you. Not because we want to set some sort of... We want to be even with you. Not because we feel like we owe you a debt or something. Because you're family, and this is what we do. Just sit on that couch and chill. You deserve it. We're on break anyway. Alright, you guys. Handle it. As your bro. As your leader. Not even as your king. But as Argos Augustus John Kuro. You guys can handle this. I believe in both of you. Yeah, dude, go lay on the couch. We got some future funk for you to listen to while we handle this. Okay? Okay. You sure you guys can do this? Buggy, who has more trauma than you, comparatively? Us. All right. You ready, Mac? You ready, Heinrich? Over. You know it. Double, listen. You don't know the kind of stuff Bugsy has been through. That's very apparent. Most of you don't. He doesn't really talk about it. It's really telling that you would assume that you would know what it feels like, how it feels like, how you said, like, they don't know what it feels like to lose a job. They do. He does. More than you could ever possibly know. That cue-ball dickhead he talks about is the one that really screwed up everything that Bugsy ever has done. Like, y'all, like, we had Seto, but, like, Doc Scratch is the villain that persists. He does not give up. He is always planning, and Bugsy has to plan around him even though he's omniscient. Bug has dealt with so many things. Leaving the Higher Havens to be on Earth, having that fallout with his dad, us having our own faults with our dad, which is truly not entirely related. It kind of is, kind of isn't. But he has been through so much. He is, like, even now, he's got those headphones on, but he is shaking. He is like reliving all the trauma that he has put back onto himself. It's not a pretty scene. He's really, 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 really down. And we do kind of blame you to an extent. Because, literally, that man believed in you. Like, he believed in us. And you just sided with Sage. And all those other motherfuckers in your little faction, oh, we could have just, if all of us would have just sided with Sage, everything would be cool. Oh, no. She would have probably took over the Higher Havens and everything else. Everything else those Chaos Lords actually have to offer. And probably other things. Because she probably want the Del Sol Valley to be control every part. And she can say, oh, just say you Just say you follow me. Our our freaking cousin is a king. He ain't gonna follow. He ain't gonna follow Sage. He'd follow you. He'd follow you. You know, as like a joint venture. But he'd never follow Sage. She ain't even your real kid. The one with the massive footlong is. And yeah, we need to talk about that. So if you ever forgive us, we need to sit down and talk about why George Sage has a freaking pepperoni secret. Yeah, it's been on our minds, but not the point. Not the point. The thing is, the real thing is, Bugsy believed in you, man. While the others always think that you perverted, you sick, you this, you that. And when Edmund was calling you all about your name, Bugsy's always there to defend you. And even though he may not fully agree with you, like 100% of the time, he has always been there for you. And you know that. Helping you out, leading the charge, being there. Man's always present. Whenever you got a problem, he's like, whenever something happens to you, like when Segiku when Segiku took you and shit, and Bugsy screamed and said, "This isn't over. It will never be over." That man was so angry when we ended the transmission. You ain't never seen Bugsy truly pissed. You ain't never seen those brown peepers of his turn red. The amount of him being angry, being that pissed, you'll never truly understand it unless you actually see it. But he was angry because he actually gave a shit. You know? What did Zeto ever do? All Zeto ever wanted to do was keep you to herself. Always blaming the role players for everything that she did. For everything that happened to you. Same as Sage. Blaming us for every little misfortune that befalls you. But that's the thing. They want to keep you as a pawn. As a toy. But do you actually see the fault in that? That takes away your autonomy. We know you ain't gonna fight. You're too down to fight. But we want you to consider, for 1 minute, that man's feelings on that couch. Because the thing about Bugsy is, he'd give the shirt off his back for you. He'd fucking go in. He'd go in on a house loan with you. He'd fucking let you stay at his house rent free. And let you just chill and figure out your feelings and your emotions and everything else. He'll make accommodations for you, and then you're just at his place and you're just staying there, and there's this warmth you feel. Yeah, this warmth. And he always made sure, with him around, you always knew that everything would be okay. You may have lost a lot. You may have lost the one person that mattered. You may have lost many people that mattered. But he never, for a second, would give up on you. And he didn't really give up on you. He can't do anything for you at this point. Since you want to keep on holding on the stage for dear life, there ain't nothing he can do. All he can do is just back away from you and hope to God that you figure it out. You, Double, are a very troubled individual. And personally, if any of your little troopers tries, any of your new little troopers that are trying to ditch you and trying to fight in your name, so to speak, try to attack us, they're gonna get a Hakkaiing of epic proportions. We're talking we're talking straight we're talking straight erasure. We're talking that old magic, not that new magic. The kind of shit that people in the Middle Ages were afraid of. That kind of shit. Because listen, we we don't play when it comes to him. We we damn sure don't play when it comes to him. When he needs us, we'll always be there. And he always makes sure that our families are safe. Bugsy, dude, you, you, you idiots, you glorious fucking idiots. You guys are the best. We had a pretty good teacher. Okay, I can do this. Double, as much as your little stunt hurt me, because it did. Totally did. These two have told you everything that I've done. And and unlike Demo Man, who you trusted implicitly while he was Rodok, did I ever once back away from you? Did I ever once in the time you've known me ever back away from you until now? You may say you have nothing, but you always had the Bugsy Council. You always had me. You still kind of do. But I'm just saying, when the dust settles, everything clears, please get back up. I would never quit, so you shouldn't either. You hear me? Because you can be strong. You can fight. You pretty much got everything in you. That ferocity you showed when you were going up against us, all the role players, you can let that shit out on some people that have actually wronged you. Like Seto, like you freaking you literally grew a backbone and you said enough is enough, Seto. Screw you. While Seto ran the Black Bomber and was playing patty cake with his extremely small sausage, and you turned it around. And you wanna know something? I was proud of you. So very, very, very proud of you. And you wanna know another thing? I was proud to call you my friend. Now, I still feel that. I just wish you saw what everybody else keeps seeing, what the role players and what we've been seeing Sage doing, but you just don't want to, and I get that. Hell, if Frisk was doing some evil shit, I'm probably not gonna see it right away. You know, I used to like see when she was still an egg. Yeah, because trolls had, trolls lay eggs. Yeah, I'd usually sing songs to her. My moments with Friska as a baby were brief, so brief, ungodly brief. But I made the best out of that. Hell, even Doc Scratch for a minute let me sing to my kid before he sent me away. Probably just another way to fuck with me, but hey, I took what I could get. And AJ, he's spawned now. He's in L just taking care of business down there. And I couldn't be any more proud of him. Skips, he out there finding himself. Jack, he has a detective agency. Chad, he's taking up the whole super dude identity and he is making it his own. And yes, if anything were to happen to them, I'd be pissed. I'd be ready to fight the person who did that. I'd be ready to show them the true meaning of the word chaos. Because humans have been using it wrong, but I don't have enough time to correct everybody. But listen, Double, you can still fight. The Brotherhood of Nod and all these other motherfuckers are trying to muscle in on what you're doing. And you may say you have nothing, but the little bit of nothing that you do have, they're gonna take. And trust me, even though I'm pissed, you're always welcome in the Bugsy Council. You're always welcome in the Higher Havens with open arms, bro. What was that thing? What is that thing you say over? Oh yeah, with arms wide open. Yeah, that. So, I just want you to know that yeah, I'm pissed at you. And yeah, I kind of want to give you a good punch, communist style, going, let me see you grit those teeth. But I don't hate you. Never have. Because I see a lot of me in you. So yeah. Bugsy out, and guys, what you guys want to watch? Ooh. Let me pick this one. Could we watch? Could we watch Chicken Killer 1, 2, 3? 1 through 3? Yeah, I mean, the director had a pretty good vision of Chicken Killer 3. Okay, you guys are literally just trying to cheer me up. I mean, well, maybe we are. But we can also agree that Love from Another Planet needed to be destroyed, too. Yeah, that thing was a piece of shit. And I know the director feels the same way. You guys are a bunch of knuckleheads, I swear to God. Sure, let me go grab the other... I got a few copies of Chicken Killer 1, 2, through 3, and maybe a little bit of 4. Thank you, guys. No problem, dude. We're always here for you and our families. Also, could you kind of help me out with some of the stuff that Ida's asking me? She's pregnant and all. You have more experience with this than I do, so sure thing, dude. And Bugsy, I was wondering if I could talk to you about the thing we're working on. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. I'll get on that. I mean, you don't have to. Yeah, you're totally not obligated to help us right now if you don't feel it. No. You two are my brothers. And I will help you regardless. Because you guys, I care about you both. Always. Because it was always me, my bros, and you guys. And what were we? What were we all together? We were the chaotic gang, even though we weren't really a gang. Yeah, we were. Yeah. So, guys, let's end the transmission, get some food, and let's go watch some shit. How about that? Argos. That's a good idea. That is a very, very good idea. And now we got to talk over people because they're in the background. Well, you know what? I say we hope this reaches double, but if it doesn't, we'll just keep making sure he knows how we all feel. It's good to see you smile. It's good to see you smile, dude. Even if it's a little bitty one. Yeah. We don't like seeing you sad. At all. Yeah. Tell that to Mrs. Nicholas. She's the same way. If Melly was here, she'd be like, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Do I gotta beat him? I'd just be like, that's the kind of person Melly is. They're all pretty. My wives are pretty protective of me. It's just how it is. Even Mousley, who can be afraid of everything, just be like, she has like a pocket knife, and she's just like, I'll hurt them. I'll truly hurt them for what they did, whatever it is. I have the best people around me. Just, I don't really get to say how much I value every last one of you, and I need to say that more. I really need to say that to both of you a lot more, and I don't, and I need to. You don't have to say it to us. Yeah, we already know. So, yeah, let's just end this transmission, and let's go get some of those fucking nachos you like. Yeah, because I'm thinking let's make a big old gigantic plate of it. So big, in fact, we'd have to spend like a week eating it all. Just eating every bit of it. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the yeah. Hell to the motherfucking yeah. That kind of seems like how Anza Bar would say, on to the sock to the ever lower. Yeah, that's kind of weird, isn't it? Well, we'll be seeing you guys. Peace.